age. That's an old song.
It's the DJ. What's the under the
No.
Let
Huyu hata ajui.
Weka latest. Latest ni gani?
Hata ajui. So, tujaribu one of the 2019 ones.
Yes.
The people in the darkness have seen a great light. The power of Satan is defeated. All the slave can now go free. Unajua hiyo?
What just happened? Wait, umeingia reggae?
That's why nasema I'm watching it. You know, people tell me, go back to singing.
I think you should.
Goja. They say go back to singing, stop politics. Do you know how many albums I have?
It shocked me.
I don't want to shock you. I have 30.
30 albums.
30, okay? Not 30 songs.
30 albums.
Okay? 30 albums. So before people ask me to go back to singing, they need to listen to all of those 30 albums.
That you have.
Okay? And in those 30 albums, I have songs of praise to God. I have songs about family. I have songs about the country. I have songs about hope. I have songs about Africa. I have country songs, rumba songs, reggae songs, benga songs, mwomboko. I have shikuti. I have all those things.
You have sung all genres.
And I'm basically saying, watu waache ushamba. If they don't want to listen to my music, if they don't know how much we have done of different languages, you know, we've sung in Luo, Kikuyu, Luya, Kamba, Kitaita, Shona, Igbo, Somali, you know, Zulu, Afrikaans, German.
All those languages.
I'm basically saying, if we can do all this music, bring people together, bring hope, and so on. If we can teach, if we can do media, if we can do justice advocacy, the only thing mimi naomba ni nafasi ya kuongoza.
I hear you, sir. With the music industry
give me
right
a
now,
challenge. You see,
because you've already conquered that mountain.
Not one, not two, not three. I've raised my own family. I've raised other people's families. I've run institutions like Kigame Music Academy. I've run a radio station. I have, you know, been with a foundation, helping out the widows, orphans, you know, learning all these things. I'm basically just saying, I don't do these things because I want to be president.
Because it's a new challenge.
No, this is my life. Serving people is my life. I have only two things in life. Love God and love my neighbor.
Let me ask a very weird question, sir. Okay. And with respect to you, are free not to answer.
Oh, no, I answer all questions.
You're a believer of Christ. Of course, it's
yes,
in every way. And I know that the people pray for miracles. You have never wanted to just pray to God that, you know what, God, I know you're a performer of miracles. Regain my sight.
Earlier on in life, I did. Okay? Like Paul, you know, even Paul asked for a miracle, and his problem was similar to mine. He had sight issues.
Yes.
And God said, my grace for you is sufficient. At first, I really wanted to see very badly.
Ulienda makrusade.
Even my own parents took me to, you know, to meetings of healing and all that. My friends, and even I wanted to see at one point. Then slowly I not only accepted God's will, but I also began to realize that having sight can be a problem.
Come on, how now?
Yeah. Let me just, first of all, assume that the two of us had a magazine in front of us, and it was pornographic.
Yes. Yes.
We utaona porno, mimi sitaona. Si, kama hii ni picha, hii ni picha ya nudity. Ama billboard ndio ile, we utaiona, mimi sitaiona. Okay? Dr. Fweneke, even saa hii hata ukinifraunia, mimi sitaona. Okay? So you can't quite change. But let's bring it to politics. You know, people say, a blind person cannot lead. So I usually ask, we have problems in Kenya, and we've been led by 5 seeing presidents. If eyes could solve the problems of Kenya, then we would have solved them through eyesight. In fact, I add and say, the ability to see is probably our problem.
Ai.
We see
Wewe
too
sasa
much.
unatuchongoa.
We see too much.
Unatuchongoa.
Kile kitu unaona unataka. Unaona shamba la mtu unataka. Na si moja, unaona tena ingine unataka. Unaona gari la mtu unataka. Unaona mke wa mtu unataka. Macho pia yanaweza kuwa ndio shida.
So you never want to see.
Right now, I don't think I actually want to see.
You're okay the way you are. Unapaka umeongea na kiburi.
No, I'm happy. I'm satisfied.
Yeah.
It would be nice for me to drive myself. It would be nice for me to enjoy, the greenery of the forest and all the nature, because I am a nature romantic. I love scenic stuff. But God has compensated for all of that in so many different ways. So it's not a priority. It would be a nice thing, but I don't think it is a priority.
Your beautiful children, any of them, what do they think about you and you shifting from ministry to politics? There must be one is like, Dad, come on.
So the difference between other people's children and my children
Come on.
is that my children know that I'm not shifting anything. Okay? My wife knows Reuben is not now becoming
This
a
is who he
politician.
was.
This is what we have always known him to be. When something is wrong, he'll speak out, whether it's Ruto or Malema or Trump. Okay? Or Putin. Yeah? If you go back to my history, in high school, let's go back to when I led a demonstration in high school.
You
Okay?
did? You led a demonstration?
Yes, I did.
Reuben.
Against, the increase of school fees. Okay? At the university, at Kenyatta University, we blocked the highway when they killed Ouko. You remember?
Robert Ouko, yes.
Yes. And, Muge, when Alexander Muge died. So, multi-party democracy, I've been part and parcel of it and so on. So it's not something I'm starting now.
It's always been.
No. It's always, if you see the papers I write right from my undergrad to now, it's all, leadership, politics, ideology, and so on. I'm a very strong ideologue. In fact, the difference between Ruto and I is that Ruto is an agriculturalist and a business person. I'm a philosopher.
Wow.
And a theologian.
I hear you.
I think through ideas. If it makes sense, I'm for it. If it doesn't, I'm not for it. And so, for example, my philosophy as a candidate is totally different from others. Because without a philosophy, you can't actually lead a country.
That is the vision that you want.
Yes. So what do I see in terms of driving government? I see three things: utu, haki, maadili.
Final
That is
question.
human dignity, justice, and values. We have lost values. So if I form government, those would have to interpret everything I do.
As a final question, and I love the values that you stand by, and I hope Kenya sees it. Final question. There was a huge fight the other day between who is bigger between Otile Brown and BN.
Are you sure you want me to go into that?
I really want to hear you.
So
Because I'm pretty sure that as a music teacher, you probably have sampled them as well.
sure, but the thing is, Dr. Ofweneke,
Yes, sir.
my philosophy abhors, it hates something that we call ad hominem fights.
Okay.
Ad hominem fights are like, if there is an issue, instead now of looking at the issue, I start looking at the personalities. Yeah? So I start looking at Ofweneke. Ofweneke hawezi kuwa right kwa sababu last year alifanya hii ama alishindwa na hii fight, So I wouldn't get into that ad hominem discussion. Ni kweli.
Thank you so much. I've been told our time is up.
Yeah.
But I really appreciate.
And so it's the same thing, by the way.
Yes,
so
sir.
I don't want to spend time talking about Ruto or Gachagua or Ofweneke. Let's talk about what they stand for.
Policies.
And I will agree with it or not.
Or disagree.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, my goodness, it's been such an amazing, interesting Cocktail of a conversation, ladies and gentlemen, live on DStv tonight. Host the one legendary music minister and, of course, a presidential aspirant come 2027. The one and only Reuben Kigame live on the show. See you again next week, same time. Thank you so much to what this DJ Ian. There's a funny kid to again next week, same time, same place, only on DStv. To all the ladies, to all the men, you can sort yourselves out, be strong. And have